All right, good evening, good people. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Hope everybody doing well. Hopefully everybody had a good Saturday. Things like that. I mean, damn, Sunday. I said Saturday. Sunday. The weekend is never long enough. Would you agree? I don't know. The weekend is never long enough. At least not for me. It's not. Anyway, y'all let me know y'all can hear me. Y'all let me know y'all can see me. And we're gonna get right into it. Ashley, what's going on? How you doing? How you doing, Ashley? Ashley, I've been wanting to tell you, I'm proud of you. I've been peeping out your channel and you doing good over there. Never thought I'd see you go live, but hey, you started going live. You are doing a fantastic job, ma'am. All right, you're doing a fantastic job. All right, keep doing what you're doing. Look like you got a good support system over there. Hey, that's what it's all about. I am happy for you, my friend. All right, I am happy for you. All right, so keep doing your thing, and hey, hopefully you will continue to grow. All right, and I also want to say this too. I shouldn't go there, but I'm going to go there. You see how things come good to you when you're getting away from certain negative energy. You see how things work out better when you get away from negative energy or people trying to bring you negative energy. You see how things work out for you. All right. So keep doing your thing, dear. I'm proud of you. Do your thing. All right. So y'all say y'all can see and hear me. All right. For those of you who are subbed to the website, this is streaming on the website as well. So you will see it on the website as well. And I'm trying to figure out how can I stream on the website, but it like everything only give you so much you can stream. Then you gotta start paying for it. That's crazy. I didn't know that. I should have did a little more research on this. So I guess when I get in a better position and getting growing, I could pay and start doing more streaming over there, and I guess they'll lock more features and things like that. All right, so let's get right into it, ladies and gentlemen. I have asked this question before, and we have talked about this before. How many of you feel like that it's cool to let your significant other discipline your child? All right. How many of you think that it's cool to do that? A lot of people say they don't feel like it's cool. Some people say, hey, if they over your house and they being hard-headed, I give you the green light to discipline them. All right. Most people say, nah, I don't want you doing nothing. You call me or either tell the mom what they doing and let us handle it. Okay? But I guess everybody have mixed emotions about their situation. So how many of you think it's cool? How many of y'all think it's not cool? All right? That would be the question to the topic of this story today, because I feel like it's crazy what we as parents allow other people in our life to do just to keep them around. And with that being said, let's get right into it. All right, guys, here we go. We got a woman by the name of Porshe Wells. Porshe Wells has a boyfriend by the name of Napoleon. Now, I don't quite know what his last name is. Ates or some shit like that. It's a last name that's not common that you hear. So what happened here is Porshe went to get her nail done. Well, I think she works there. They say she went to work and got her nail done. Different articles saying different things. Went and got her nail done, and check this out. While knowing that her boyfriend was abusing her child. Now, the term that they using in this story is he beat this boy till he was unconscious. And she was well aware of it, that he was doing this to a child. All right? Now, understand, this is why I asked the question, how many of y'all think that it's cool to let people discipline your child? Now, how the story is putting it out there, he claiming that the boy allegedly stole some money from him, or he thought the boy stole some money from him, or whatever the case may have been. I mean, I get it. You don't want kids to steal. Trust me, I understand that. But why do you have to beat him because you thought he stole something rather than talking to the mom and letting the mom into the situation? Well, in this situation right here, it seemed like the mom didn't really give a damn, you know, as long as she kept him around. That's all that matters, all right? Say it beat the boy unconscious and she tried to give him a cold bath after this happened. I don't know why people think you supposed to put him in cold bath when somebody's unconscious. Who thought that works or whatnot? I don't know. Apparently she did. Thought that it worked, that if she was trying to give him a cold bath, it supposed to make things better, or supposed to make the bruising go away, or whatever the case may have been. What the fuck? You know? But again, y'all got that guy down there who spoke again at AJ's speaking at the church and talk about it's safe to come outside with you know who, with white folks. It's unsafe to come outside. Apparently he must have dismissed us, know the dirty shit that we do to people and the dirty shit that we do to other people's children. I don't know why he think it's just white folks when it's all across the globe. And sir, I don't know if you heard this story or not, but have a listen.
A mother and her boyfriend are behind bars tonight, charged with the brutal abuse of a 6-year-old.
Clayton County Police say the little boy spent days without medical attention and has severe injuries. Fox 5's Eric.
She's so trifling, didn't even go get her son medical attention days without medical attention. She's so trifling. Again, guys, this is what I tell y'all. When it comes to a lot of these parents, it's selfishness. Selfish. You know, it's all about them. Now, somebody just pulling out with a bad body, you know, well, maybe she got low self-esteem, and that's why she probably let this man do that just to keep him around. You know, maybe she got low self-esteem. Who knows? All right? And I'm not saying big people got low self-esteem. A lot of big people do got high self-esteem. There ain't nothing wrong with it. If you're confident in yourself, then, hey, by all means, strut your stuff, all right? But I would never encourage anybody to stay big because, of course, we know, it's unhealthy. Even for me, I got a big belly, I mean, it's unhealthy, So, but I won't encourage nobody to be big, But a lot of people is comfortable in their own skin, I'm not here to knock nobody down if you're comfortable in your own skin, all right? But this is going beyond comfortable in your own skin. You're comfortable letting assholes like this around your children, all right?
Perry was the only reporter there as the child's mother was taken to jail.
This is a story that has even angered Clayton County Police and investigators. They let Porshe Wells out of this door into a patrol car off to jail while her 6-year-old son fights for his life in a hospital.
Is there anything you would like to say? Nothing at all?
Complete silence from a handcuffed Porshe Wells as Clayton County Police escort her.
That's a big old Porsche right there.
Her out of the police department into a patrol car and off to jail. Wells and her boyfriend, Napoleon Ates, face several charges in the abuse of a 6-year-old.
He was punching the 6-year-old like he was a grown man.
Julia Isaac with Clayton County Police say they initially got the call to a Metro Atlanta hospital as the child was unresponsive and unconscious, brought in by his mother.
Napoleon Ates believed that the 6-year-old stole $80 from him and gave it to his roommate.
Police believe that was Sunday and say the child was severely beaten for days until his mom
stole $80 from him and gave it to his roommate.
Took him to the hospital Tuesday. Wells initially told police she wasn't there during the time of the assault, but say she changed her story and stood by as her child was beaten.
She went about her daily life. She went to work. She went and got her nails did. Horrible what this baby had to endure.
Wells and Ates face several child cruelty and battery charges. Wells has an additional charge of lying to police. As for the 6-year-old, he needs your prayers.
The 6-year-old is currently suffering from a brain bleed, a blood clot to the lung, several broken bones.
And there is yet another person impacted by all of this. I'm told Porshe Wells had another child, an 8-year-old inside of that house, who's now been handed over to the state. In Clayton County, I'm Eric Perry, Fox 5 News.
So she got a 6-year-old and an 8-year-old. Okay, wow. Okay, I didn't see that coming. I really didn't see that coming. That kind of shocked me right there. Threw me for a loop. You got 2 children, 6 and 8. Bless their soul. And I am praying for the 6-year-old. I'm one of the ones who praying for the 6-year-old. Hopefully he pulled through. Hopefully he does. Okay. Guys, y'all want to hear something that's crazy about this story as well? This man got in trouble before for abusing children. How about that? He has gotten in trouble before for the same thing. Now, I am curious, as I tell y'all this, did she know? And if she did know, was Porshe this desperate to be with somebody knowing that this man put his hand on children? Okay? Or is it not desperation? You just didn't care too much for the one that got beaten? Or could it be both? Amen? Or could it be both? Is it desperation to have somebody in the house? Or she just didn't care for that boy? Or could it be both? But again, we're not supposed to be safe around right people. Again, you feel like that, I'm not going to knock you forward. But apparently, we ain't safe around our own moms when they let random Negroes come in the house and do whatever he please. All right? We're not safe from them either. All right? This reminds me of a story that I did. I can't remember the boy's name, but her mama came on the show. And her her daddy, which is the boy granddad, I can't remember that boy's name. Jesus Christ. It's going to come to me in a minute. I can't remember his name. But his granddaddy did the same thing. As a matter of fact, he wasn't even supposed to be around the boy. But somehow he ended up around the boy, and he beat that boy to death because he thought the boy stole his money. Now, the mama name is Nikita Martina. I can't remember what that boy's name is. And that's sad because if I interview the mama usually, or the dad anybody, usually I remember the name and I can't remember his name, but I can look it up later and tell y'all who he is. When I heard this story, that's what it reminded me of. Okay? And y'all remember Nikita came on the show, said her dad used to molest her. That's what she told us on the show. She told me and she told y'all when she came on the show, said her dad used to touch her. All right? Then on top of that, she used to be on that show. She was on that show with what is called Fix My Life with Avena, wherever the hell her name is. I don't think she do the show no more. But she was also on that too. You know, look here. We have a lot of broken families. And broken may be an understatement. All right? Broken may be an understatement. If you are comfortable living a broken life, who am I to tell you anything different? I can only encourage you. But the problem comes in when you allow your child to live that same broken life that you are willing to accept. Amen? That's where the problem comes in. When you allow your comfortableness or comfortability, if there's even a word, forgive me if it's not, that you will allow your child to live in this same fiction world that you live in. No, that's dangerous. And as we hear this story right now, you see that it's dangerous. I don't have children, okay? I don't. But Eve, I know I'm not going to let some scuzzbuggy woman beat the shit out of my child while I go do something. No, you lucky if I don't put my foot in your ass for putting your hand on my child. All right? Now, me personally, I'm kind of in between the fence about the discipline thing. Because I'm like this, you know, hey, if I let you keep my child and they over there at your house and they cutting up, then, you know, to a certain extent, I'm kind of with the discipline. But as we speak more and more about stories like these, we know that discipline goes to abuse, especially if they mad at you. So if she get mad at me, she can't take it out on me. Who's she going to take it out? She's going to take it out on my child. That's where the problem come in at. All right? Understand what I say? So I'm kind of in between the fence on that. You know? And here's another reason why I say I'm in between the fence. And y'all tell me if y'all understand where I'm coming from. You got a lot of people who let their child do whatever they want to do. So when a child does whatever he or she wants to do at your home, they're gonna feel like they could do it at somebody else's home. And when you got children like that, what do? Somebody over at the website. I just heard somebody chat over the website. Who that is? Okay, saying over there on the website. She in the chat room on the website. All right. Oh, Shady, put the link down there. Hold on. Let me put the link down there. Is this the link? If y'all want to go to the website, just go back and forth between streams. That's fine. But you're going to hear the same thing, so it don't matter if you go or not. What you're going to hear the same thing. But I just heard somebody over there, and I saw Sand over there. All right? And if you haven't joined the website, come on there and join the website. I think you'll like it. I think you will. Still working out a few things and whatnot, but hey, we'll get there. But yeah, like I was saying, though, you got some people who let their children run rapid and do what they want to do, and if they do what they want to do at home, they're gonna feel like everywhere they go, they can do what they want to do because the mom and dad let them do whatever they want to do at home, and that becomes a problem too. All right, so there's a lot of factors, we have to look in when it comes to the discipline thing or whatnot. And in a sense, I guess I can get every last one of them or how people look at it, But the key word is discipline, not abuse. Discipline. All right? Discipline. That's the key word. Discipline. African goddess, hey, babe, she said, I have birthed and raised many children and my husband, and I would never discipline any child with abuse. No way, no how. Amen. Bless your heart, babe. Bless your heart. Bless your heart. All right? Bless your heart. Okay? It's crazy. It's a cold, cold word out there. Cold, cold world. Let's see. But anyway, guys, speaking of the boyfriend, here we go.
Information about the couple that's facing unthinkable accusations of child abuse as a 6-year-old Clayton County boy fights for his life. His own mother accused of standing by while her boyfriend allegedly beat the child unconscious. These are the faces of the couple now in custody.
Can somebody tell me something why these motherfuckers be taking these profile pics like this and just act like they just don't give a damn? Neither one of them ain't showing no kind of expression they give a damn, especially him. That's look us about like, yeah, I did it. Who gonna say something to me, And her, she just looked like, what's the old saying we used to say, like, who did it and what for? They have no remorse when you see these damn pictures, all right? And that will be fucking me up. Someone be taking pictures and be smiling and shit after the dirty deed that they done. I'm just like, if you smiling, then that mean, damn, you must got evil blood running out through you. If you could smile through something like that, But then again, when you, I guess, a con artist or, you used to doing criminal things, I guess the shit, you get immune to it, especially if you go in and out of jail, I don't know. I never been to jail. I ain't trying to go to jail. Don't want to know what it look like. Don't even know what it's like to spend 24 hours up in it because I'm not trying to do it. All right.
City Atlanta News First reporter Zach Summers is live at Scottish Rite Hospital in Atlanta. And Zach, you learned this may not have been the first instance of abuse.
Yeah, court documents reveal Napoleon Ates had prior warrants out of Forest Park for a January incident where he is said to have thrown this child against a vanity, severely injuring him then. However, he was never arrested.
Threw a child against a vanity and he was severely injured then. Are we talking about the same child?
Yeah, court documents reveal Napoleon Ates had prior warrants out of Forest Park for a January incident where he is said to have thrown this child against a vanity, severely injuring him then. However, he was never arrested.
Sound like they talking about the same child. First of all, if it's okay for me to say this, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go there. The only reason that man at that house anyway, because he needed somewhere to stay. Let's just be real. He just needed somewhere to stay. That's why he's there. Okay? And he found him a fool. Okay? He found a fool that desperately want to be with somebody. Okay? But now, if this the same child that we talking about, which is her child, and he did this, you mean to tell me you ain't got no nuts to stand up and at least get a cast iron skillet, knock this fool upside his head for throwing your damn child into a damn vanity? Come on now, are we really, is this really going on? That's a rhetorical question. Is this really going on? Again, guys, I tell y'all, when I do these stories, sometimes I got to hear it to believe it. I hear it and I believe this shit. I do. And it also makes me glad that I don't have it at children, man, because I can't. Which now makes me ask the question, where are the father of these boys at? Or girls, whoever it is. Where are they? And why he ain't over there putting his foot up in his ass? How can one have much hatred for their child like that they will allow stuff like that to go on? But then again, what am I talking about? She probably did worse than what he did. That's why she letting him do it. She have done worse. Okay? Done worse. And by him being 6 years old, he don't have a voice. It's only so much he can say. All right? He has nobody he can talk to. He has nobody he can run to. I mean, he just stuck in a prison of his own four walls in the home. Okay? He is stuck at home, which is his own prison. And got two maniacs stand up in there. So I got to ask the question. I got to ask this question too. Where's grandmama? Where's the auntie? Where's everybody? Where is everybody? Nowhere to be found. All right? But maybe some of the family members may have tried to warn her about having this dude in the house. She probably just didn't want to listen. I'm almost guaranteed that's what it is.
It was in this house off Old Rockcut Road in Clayton County. Investigators say Napoleon Ates beat a little boy so bad the child is clinging to life. His mother, Porshe Wells, accused of doing nothing to stop the abuse or to help her son.
It makes me angry. It makes me very angry.
Ates and Wells, an on and off again couple of 3 years, currently in the Clayton County Jail, facing
on and off for 3 years, and that lady said it makes me angry. Hey, Barbara, I see you over there at the website. All right, I see you. So, to the lady who said it makes me angry, my question to her is, how much about this did she knew about? I want to know. I'm not trying to beat up or nothing, but how much about this did she knew? And did she try to intervene? What happened? I'm just curious. Quiet minds want to know.
Several charges related to the abuse of Wells' 6-year-old son. According to arrest warrants, Ates used his fist and a belt to beat the child multiple times over the weekend. The most severe abuse allegedly happening Sunday when Ates accused the boy of stealing $80 from him. Cortisha Oxford lives 2 doors down and has 2 young children.
You a grown man with no restraint, and your only way to deal with what you have going on in your mind is to beat a child. Police say despite knowing her son was in grave condition.
Ma'am, I agree with you what you're saying right there. I don't disagree with anything that you say, but no. Unless this ain't the whole interview, hey, she ain't no better. She is no better, all right? So you say what you say about him, but get on her too. See, her name is Porshe, but I'm going to call her BMW. And the reason why I call her BMW, because body made wrong, all right?
Wells continued her daily routine for 2 days, that she even got her nails done. It wasn't until early Tuesday morning, court documents reveal Wells tried reviving her son with a cold bath. She eventually took the boy to the hospital.
This is somebody's life, and when you have children, I understand, you still want to be mom. You still want to have fun. You still want to have a life. But at what cost? The child, hopefully he makes it, is going to need therapy, physical, mental, and somebody that actually loves him.
Yeah, the child, who's still listed in critical condition, suffered a brain bleed, blood clot in the lungs, broken bones, and severe bruising. We reached out to Forest Park Police to understand why Ates was never arrested for that January incident. The department has not responded to our inquiry. Meanwhile, Ates and Wells are due back in court on June 26th. We're live in Sandy Springs. Zach Summers, Atlanta News First.
Zach, thank you. A woman.
Hey, Double Take, I see you on the website. Appreciate you on the website. Anybody want to join the website, it's the ChrisThorneShow.com. Come over there, register, and subscribe. You got to do both. No, I don't think you got to do both now. I think Spicy Kai set it up that you only got to do one thing, and I think it may automatically subscribe you to the other one, though. But just in case, though, you know, you got to subscribe and register. We use subscribe. You'll get my blog posts when I post blogs. If you're registered, you can start chatting over there in the chat rooms like you hear some people doing over there now. You know, I'm still, like I said, it's still working on it. It's still in the building process, but I believe if you join it, you like what you see over there, all right? You like what you see. Porsche. What could be said at this point that have not been said about a lot of mothers like her? What is there that can be said? I'm pretty much sure we all on the same page when it comes to this one. We're pretty much on the same page. There's no way, no how a mom, neither a dad, but there's no way, no how a mom can allow or should allow this to go on with somebody who she spit out of her vajayjay. Because remember what a lot of you mamas say to us? I brought you in this world and I can take you out. You sure can. But not only you, other people can too. I always was taught that they supposed to be the protector and everything. But where's the protection? Where is it? And I always thought that was a sad thing where a woman put somebody else before their children because they want their happiness to come first. Everybody like to be happy. Everybody probably like to be happy with someone. But when you produce a life, the attention supposed to be all on them. They need you more than anything. All right? And I keep saying that when you have children, doesn't mean your life is over. They don't mean that by a long shot. Your life is not over. You can still do what you want to do. But not as much. Because now you have a responsibility. But a lot of people have children. They be happy for a certain amount of time. And for some reason, they treat children like they a burden on them. But it's not the child's fault that they hear it's yours. It's not their child's fault. So where do we get this treating children now like they are a burden on us? Where did that come from? And I know I'm just asking a question. Nobody got a particular answer to it. There's going to be a straight answer to that. But we got to ask the question though: where did this logic come from? That children is a burden on us now. Or maybe one of y'all got to answer something. I don't know. I'd like to know where they come from. You mean tell me, Porsche, you felt like this boy was so much of a burden on you that you couldn't get your nails done, that you say fuck him? You know this man is beating on your child. You were more concerned about getting your nails done? Really? Really? And then He worried about $80 being stole, which I guarantee you 9 times out of 10 he probably wasn't working. He probably wasn't. The $80 probably he claimed was stole probably came from you. Amen. The $80 probably came from you. He doesn't strike me as somebody who's working, but I could be wrong on that. I could be wrong on that. After my divorce, I just raised my kids, and man was the last thing on my mind. And that was somebody said over on the website. A man was the last thing on her mind. All right? Everybody don't have good intentions for y'all. You best believe that. Everybody don't have good intentions for you. They may seem like they're happy for you, and they may try to root you on and all this stuff, but trust me, a lot of people like to see you fail. They do. And for some reason, when they feel like they don't break you or you ain't failed, you haven't failed, sometimes they go harder to break you. And I don't understand that. I don't. How many of y'all had people that just kiki kaka in your face? But as soon as you turn your back, they talking shit about you. I'm sure we all had somebody in our life that was like that. Kiki kaka in your face. As soon as you turn your back, they going to the next person or getting on the phone to do whatever they do and talking shit about you. And the crazy thing about it is a lot of times we don't find it out until the friendship is actually over. Then everybody who that person pissed off would come to you and say, hey, you know that man right there was talking shit about you while he was staying with you or doing all this, right? Oh, really? What was said? And you know they telling the truth because how would they know? How would they know anything that went on between me and that person or they went on in my house? How would they know that? I didn't tell them. I didn't talk to you. I don't talk to you like that, if I talk to you at all. But how would they know that? And I think that's crazy. But they say, and I do believe in this statement, the ones that you help be the one that hate you the most. Can I get an amen on that? The ones that you help has the most hatred for you. And that's something right there that's going to always stick because a wise man and a wise woman put that in me. You ain't got to do nothing just that bad. They going to hate you because of the fact that you helped them. That's it. You ain't got to do nothing. But if you never did nothing for them, they'll still be cool with you to this day. But the fact that you did open your arms, open your doors to help that person. The first fallout, they hate your guts. And that's ass backwards to me. I don't think I can hate nobody who helped me, especially if I'm down, I need somewhere to go. Or, hey, if I need $5 to go give me a sound and I'm dead ass hungry. I got to wait till my payday. Give me $5, go give me one of these $5 biggie bags or whatever that shit they got at Wendy's or McDonald's. How can I hate on you when you was there for me when I needed you? Why do we do that to people? And this is why I say when it comes to this thing that people say, police your own community, it's not going to happen. You want to know why? Because we don't like each other enough to do that. Let me say it again. You can't police your own community or your own neighborhood because we don't like each other enough to do that. But if it is a possibility that does happen, I would like to see that before my time on earth ends. To see their community police their own community, that they don't need the outside interference. I think that'd be a beautiful thing. You got people who actually mean it and genuinely means it. But until then, all the hatred and jealousy we got for each other, it's not gonna work. Amen? It ain't gonna work. And it's just awful and sad that you got parents like this, like her, him, or whoever that will allow this. No excuse for it. They just allow this. And if he does survive, I would like to know if his biological dad will come get him. Who knows? Who knows? But Porshe Wells, a.k.a. BMW Body Made Wrong, is a piece of shit. Just like this man, he's a piece of shit. Right? But let's continue.
And we begin tonight with the merciless beating of a 6-year-old boy allegedly at the hands of his mother's boyfriend. This is exclusive video of police taking his mother, Porshe Wells, to jail. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Russ Spencer.
I'm Courtney Bryant. Wells and her boyfriend, Napoleon Ates, both face multiple child cruelty and battery charges. Fox 5's Brittany Edney is live outside the Clayton County Magistrate Court with new details. And Brittany, one of them is able to post bail.
Yeah, Courtney, that's right. Within the past 24 to 48 hours, both Ates and Wells have gone before a Clayton County Magistrate Court judge. For Wells, she was denied bond based on those charges. But as for Ates, he has that option available, although there are certain conditions included.
I don't understand that. I really don't. She gets denied bond, and I'm kind of with that. But how the hell he got the option to get it? I don't understand. I don't understand it at all. That's ass backwards to me. When you think both of them should get no bond at all, but it's sad how crazy this justice system works. All right, that's crazy how this shit works. People on their website, y'all let me know if y'all see this message that I sent y'all. Let me know if y'all see that. That's me. Let me know if y'all see that.
Therefore, your total bond is $6,500. Do you understand the charge as well as your bond amount?
Yes, ma'am.
A Clayton County judge tells 36-year-old Napoleon Ates that if he's able to post bail, he must stay away from the 6-year-old boy he's accused of severely beating.
Okay, well, there's a no contact, which means you must stay away, absolutely, directly, indirectly.
And he also cannot return to the home of his girlfriend, 33-year-old Porshe Wells.
So you're prohibited from returning to the incident location.
Investigators say Ates accused the child of stealing money over the weekend and then severely beat him for days as his mother stood by and watched. The little boy is in the hospital fighting for his life. Police say the beatings left him with broken bones, blood clots in the lungs, severe bruising, and bleeding on the brain. Wells appeared before a judge late Thursday morning who detailed the charges.
Cruel or excessive physical or mental pain by allowing her boyfriend, Napoleon Ates, to excessively cause physical harm to the victim with an alleged belt in hand.
Look at her expression. Not a tear, not a holding her head down, not nothing. She just like, you gotta be fucking kidding me, man. You really just gotta be fucking kidding me. All right, thanks for letting me know you can see that. You gotta be kidding me. You really got to be kidding me. No emotion whatsoever. No emotion. That what burns my gears right there. You're a mother, for crying out loud. You're a mother. Just a blank look. Nothing. Just a blank look. Nothing. At all.
Due to the charges, the judge denied bond. Investigators detail how Wells not only didn't help her son, but casually went about her daily life while the boy needed medical help.
She went about her daily life. She went to work. She went and got her nails did. Horrible what this baby had to endure.
And Wells also faces an additional charge of lying to police. She allegedly told investigators in the beginning that she was not even there when these beatings took place. Then allegedly she switched her story back and said that she was there, she just didn't step in. Reporting live in Clayton County, I'm Brittany Edney, Fox 5 News.
Brittany, thanks.
She wasn't there, and then she came back and changed the story and said, I just didn't intervene what was going on with my child. So let's talk about that for a minute. So let's just say that's true what you're saying, that you didn't know that this was going on. Okay, granted, I'm going to give you that. But you had to know at some point that this was going on, especially if he had bruises. You had to know at some point. Come on now, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. You may not have known in the beginning. I guess I give you the benefit of the doubt of that. But just playing devil advocate, saying that you didn't know. You knew at one point. And still, nothing. You went and got your nails done. That's some wild shit right there. That is. That's some wild shit right there. Any mother who got common sense, and the key word is common sense, every last one of you, no matter what race you are, should be pissed off. Should be pissed off. You should be pissed off. Now, some people look at stuff like this, say it gives mothers a bad name. This statement can, I don't know, I guess it kind of go hand in hand. But they say you can't put all apples in the same basket. I kind of agree with that too. All right? But here's the thing a lot of people look at. When you constantly seeing the same cycle over and over again, one can't help to believe or to look at all mothers the same. All right? They can't help but do it. But we know all of them are not the same. I just seen some damn good moms out here that bust their ass off to provide for their child. I just seen moms who dare to go hungry just to make sure their children are fed. All right? I done seen mom that do stuff, right, to make sure your children's clothed and all type of stuff. All right? Because they putting the child, the person that they gave life to, they putting them before them. All right? And me personally, if you know that's your responsibility, then you're going to do, and again, just common sense. The key word is common sense. You're going to do what you're supposed to do to make sure your child is clothed, bathed, and fed. Those are the three main important things. Clothed, bathed, and fed. Amen? My grandma used to tell me back in the day, when these kids get all the new stuff and name brand stuff, and my mom used to say too, when they get the new stuff, name brand stuff, you be like, I want that too. I don't want to wear these shoes. Everybody got these kind of shoes. What they used to tell us, why you worry about what other people got, you know? maybe they in a position to get it, or this, that, the third. You can't get what everybody got because they got it. You know? The only thing you need to worry about, as long as you ain't going to school looking like a bum, you ain't going to school looking like you been thrown away. All right? You ain't going to school hungry, stinking, none of that stuff. As long as you got clothes on your back and shoes on your feet, you ain't got shit to worry about. Amen. Amen. As long as you got clothes on your back and shoes on your feet, you got nothing to worry about. You just like everybody else. Things on shoes and clothes, it's a name. Wise words, but as a child, you don't take it in right then and there because you want to be with the cool kids who got the new clothes, who got the new shoes, got the new backpack and all this stuff. But what our ancestors was telling us was right. As long as you got clothes on your back, shoes on your feet, you shouldn't be complaining about nothing. Amen? You shouldn't be complaining about nothing. And I wish the mothers of today will instill that same message. When we was growing up, you got clothes on your back, shoes on your feet, you got nothing to worry about. Nothing. Nothing to worry about. Y'all worry about the wrong thing. Son, y'all worry about the wrong thing, daughter. Now I can understand you going to school naked and going to school without, but you're not. You're not. And again, speaking to the young generation, y'all see these stories, and I hope y'all look at stuff like this and say, I don't want to be one of those people. All right? Young generation, when you're ready, you do your thing. If you ain't ready, don't do it. The young generation, you got a lot to live for, and you got time before you have children. So this ain't nothing for you to rush. All right? It ain't nothing for you to rush. Live your life as a young man, as a young woman. And when the time comes, when y'all want to cross that bridge, then go ahead and cross it. But if you are a young man and a young woman, live your life. Live it. Hell, you ask me, I don't think nobody should be having children unless you at your mom and dad's house. Am I right? Tell me if I'm right if I say that. I don't think nobody need to be having children unless you got your own shit. But if you still live with mom and daddy and popping out babies, I think that is bad. That's a bad look. Mama may not think so. Daddy will look at it, yeah. Mama might not think so much as it's a bad thing. She'll be upset at first, but she gonna learn to cope with it where I don't think she really got a choice but to cope with it. But honestly, nobody need to be having children at a young age until you got your own shit. Now, if I'm wrong, tell me I said something wrong. Nowadays, these kids get beat up for having nothing. They are bullied. Yep. Totally agree with that. Totally agree with that. So to the young generation, man, look, listen to your elders, man. Because they been here and done that. And they not telling you wrong. You might not want to listen to it now, but I guarantee you, once you get a taste of the real world, you're going to wish you had to listen. Because the elders have been there and done that. I had to listen to the elders because I was a knucklehead. Listen to the elders. They can tell you a thing or two. You be glad that you did. Guys, thank y'all for joining me on this show. This is a motherfucking ridiculous as always. I get so disgusted hearing this stuff. I do. I get so tired of hearing this, and it's just damn shame. And every time I hear these stories, I think about what that guy said at the church at AJ, and I hate to keep going back to that, but he trying to make it seem like it ain't safe to come outside around white people. Hello, look at this right here. This is somebody in their own home who is fighting for his life, a 6-year-old, that a black mother, allowed a black trifling ass man to come in and dominate and bully her child. So if you're going to say that, I get it, but be fair and just say, hey, it ain't safe to come outside, period. We got some crazy folks out here, and race ain't got nothing to do with violence. Race ain't got shit to do with violence. Violence don't have a color. Last I checked, violence don't have a color. Being stupid don't have a color. Being the evil son of a bitch does not have a color. It don't. It could be anybody. In the worst case scenario, it's your own family. Love y'all. Take care. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace out.